last stream. I know all of you guys had your little lulls and laughed at me because I got scared on fucking Until Dawn Rush of Blood. I will be doing another stream, and everyone keeps telling me, put the camera on. I guess you guys can watch my live reactions and shit. Don't fucking make fun of me. I probably will stream like a girl, but leave me the fuck alone, okay? Just leave me alone. Anyway, let's jump into this. I'm on Star Wars Battlefront 2. I got the early access beta, and I've been playing it a little bit. I thought I'd get a nice stream out there for you guys to watch, for those of you who either didn't pre-order the game yourself, couldn't afford it, or you maybe just didn't make it in time. But it is a great game. I definitely advise all of you guys to go out and buy it. It is worth the money. The single-player campaign is going to be lit, bridging the gap between what happened from the events when the Death Star was destroyed and from when Palpatine died. His elite commander of a squad known as the Inferno Squad. It bridges the gaps. So you guys are going to see the untold story of what happened before when Return of the Jedi and all the way up till The Force Awakened, with the new story with Kylo Ren and all the new people. It's going to bridge that gap. So I definitely recommend you guys getting that if you guys want to enjoy a nice story-driven game. But I'm going to get into the multiplayer aspect of this. I do like what they've done with the multiplayer on this side of the game. See, what they've done is from the original Battlefront. Battlefront, in the original one, you were just a normal trooper, and you put a weapon on, and you had star cards, and for those of you guys who played it, you know what I'm talking about. You see, what they did here is they took the game back to its original style, back to when it was like on PS2, the good old days, playing as a clone trooper, as an assault class, with a sharpshooter, you got your heavy trooper, and each class had their own specific tailored abilities. So what you have now is you have this class system. So like, for example, your assault. As you can see, I'm on the clones. It's the clones right in the beta. You can play as the First Order and the new Rebels. You're allowed to play as those guys, but for different game modes. But for the main game mode that everyone's been focused on, which is this assault, everybody is running, either you're running as a Confederate droid or you're playing as a clone trooper. So like, you have different abilities that you can equip. It's no longer just like, okay, you have star cards. Like, they actually have abilities. So like, for example, like, I have different abilities to start off with. My Vanguard. Vanguard on an assault class, and this assault class allows your character to basically run very fast, and he gets a pump-action shotgun that at close range is very, very lethal. It's like a one-shot kill, close range. You're running in there to clear out the doors, clear out the room, wipe out a team. It's a very good ability to have. So like, when I equip this star card, right, it's a booster card. So what happens when I do this now is, like, as you can see, it's a better, stronger version of what I already have. And I get my ability back. And you can upgrade your cards by either putting in upgrade points and scraps, or you can unlock them in supply crates you get as you go through the game and earn money. So like this one, lead the charge and equip a powerful short-range weapon that builds no heat for a limited time. So this is just a pump-action shotgun. Bam, reload, bam, bam. You just run in and fucking wipe people out. It's a really awesome ability. But I also have this other cool thing they also introduced to the game. It's kind of similar to the games like that, they're going to reward you for getting kills. So, like, I have assault training. Every time I get a kill, I get health on kill. So I'm getting 20% health on kill for each person I kill. So if I'm like you getting stuck in a corner, it's like in the old Battlefront, you get focused by like 3 people, you're fucked. You're dead. There is no more fight for you. You're just going to die. And here, you kill one of those people, you get a little bit of your health back, you have more of a fighting chance to kill the other guy and get some more health, and then kill the last one. So they have abilities and star cards in here now designed to help you be stronger on the battlefield. That's one of my classes. They also have the weapons that they showcase in the beta. I mean, for those of you guys who love that battle on Theed, you love seeing that whole scene with the Naboo security fighting off the droids. They have that rifle in here, and you can actually go and equip. And this is for all of the other weapons that don't come standard. You can equip upgrades to the weapon to make it powerful, or do more of a team-based team support style. Whatever you want your weapon to do, you can do it. And I expect to see a lot more optimization on these weapons when the full game is released. They got victory poses. They brought back your emotes for those of you guys who like to use your emotes. Yes, we all know you love to sit there and do the Tusken Raider and make fun of people, okay? Yes, we all know you love your Tusken Raider. But that's just that. Let me go over the Heavies class. Now, the Heavy I really, really enjoy. I was never a big fan of the heavy blasters in the Battlefront, because I just always thought that after they got nerfed from the beta, they just weren't doing it. They weren't cutting it for me. I was playing with snipers, and I was playing with burst rifles, a lot more blaster rifle style play for me on that side. I also play with a lot of the blaster pistols, which I'll get to in a second. But the Heavy has been completely reworked. The Heavy is a really, really awesome character. You can assault, you can team support, you can hold down suppressive fire, you can help teams advance. They are a huge, huge critical part in the Star Wars battle. Let me get into the Heavies. So there's Star cards. Standard, the Heavy also, I'm just showing you because I'm going to unequip it. Standard, they have Impact Grenade. You guys know what Impact Grenades are. You throw the grenade, hits an object, instantly explodes on contact. I opted out, and I was running a manual detonated explosive. Kind of like a C4 if you guys are familiar with Battlefield or COD. Throw an explosive out, waiting for somebody, put it in a strategic position, and then detonate it on your own and kill everybody. It's a very nice little piece to have if you're playing and you're trying to play team support and holding down different locations. See, in here Standard, you get the DC-15. This is like an iconic blaster that all of you guys who've watched Star Wars and love Star Wars know. This is the original blaster rifle from the original Star Wars games. Now, they made it into a heavy blaster, which is a little bit of a different rework for me. It was a bit of a surprise, actually, when I saw it. I was like, wait, isn't that a blaster rifle? Yeah, they made it into a fucking, like, a heavy blaster, and it really, really works that way. But I was lucky enough to upgrade this class enough to where I got the First Order's weapon. Yes, you can use weapons of all eras across on these characters when you upgrade and you can unlock these points and craft them. So I have the weapon the First Order's heavies use in the new movie from The Force Awakens. I use that. And you can again upgrade its polarities, make it the way you want, night vision sights, auto cooling, so you never have to refresh your thing. You just keep firing and firing and firing. It's great. So let me get over these abilities now. Alright, so first ability I want to go over with you is Sentry. You probably are already wondering, it looks like a fucking minigun. What the hell is it? You guessed it, it's a freaking minigun. Let me go over this thing, right? So you'll be sitting there pinned down, or you're trying to hold down an objective. You pull out this ability, you pull out your heavy minigun, and you just ramp that thing up, and you just put out blaster bolts, and you can just wipe out teams, wipe out heroes, destroy ships. It is a very, very powerful ability, and it lasts for a decent amount of time, and the more kills you get, the longer the ability continues to go. It also recharges your cooldowns for you and everybody around you. Your combat shield, it's huge. You can use it anywhere in the combat shield, and this is nice. So what you do is, say you're getting pinned down, or there's a bunch of people in a room, and you just can't outflank them, and you need to get in that room. So what you do is you activate your combat shield. Now, it makes you move slower. You could still crouch and walk, but you move slower, similar to like a Juggernaut in a tank. But it protects you, puts a huge circular shield around your heavy blaster. While you're firing, they can't hit you. You're firing at them, they have to break your shield. And until they break your shield, you could keep it active the whole damn game if you wanted to. Until they break it or you deactivate it, that shield is staying up in front of you. It is a very nice way to clear out and hold down strategic points. It's very, very nice to have. I'm so happy that they introduced this back into the game. They had it in the original Battlefront, and Battlefront 2, they had like a droideka. You could go around with the droideka shields. And unless they shot your shields down, that was the only way they could do damage. It's very nice. I mean, you can still do damage to a heavy who's using it if you shoot them in the foot, or if you get maybe a quick snapshot on their head, or maybe shoot their arm, but it's very hard. And let me tell you, you do not have a lot of time to fight those people. If they put that shield up, you better either move or take out that shield really fast, because they're going to do a lot of damage. Let me go on to my next class. This is what I was talking about for you guys who like the blaster pistols, and the people who like to play more of a team support role, who don't always like to charge, who like to feel glory by helping out the team. This is the character for you. They introduced an officer. This is another little twist to a piece that they had back in Battlefront 2, is a character who was built specifically to support your team, to make your team play stronger, to make everyone on your team stronger, so that you could collectively as a team capture objectives. So what the officer is equipped with Standard, he's equipped with a blaster pistol. He gets the DC-17. Standard blast pistol does decent damage. A lot of people are wondering, like, oh, the blaster pistols don't do damage. The blaster pistols will do damage. They do damage, and they're nice, they're accurate, and they can maintain pretty good accuracy over pretty high ranges. So what the officer's ability's got, Standard, I mean, I equipped it on him. He's got a flash grenade that you can use to flash multiple areas to keep crowd control down to a minimum. He's got battle command, and I equipped it as another one. I changed out his ability, and I equipped the Disruptor. What Disruptor does, if you guys have played the original Battlefront, you could activate a star card, would it automatically, everyone in your vicinity, any of the enemies, all of their weapons automatically went to a cooling flush, so they couldn't shoot you until they refreshed their weapons. Big piece. You're fighting in the middle of a combat, and all of a sudden the freaking commander comes out, and you're getting pinned down by heavies, and he activates that ability, and then all those heavy blasters can't fire, and they're all overheated. You just run up and wipe out that team and continue on with your objectives. It's a very powerful piece to have. The command. Let me go over the abilities for the command. See, Battle Command. Inspire your squad by issuing a battle command that allows your allies to withstand more damage. So anybody inside of your little circle, when you activate it, is getting increased health regeneration and will do more damage. And they also take less damage. The Flash Grenade splits into a smaller fragments that blinds and deals small amount of damage. Re-trigger action immediately split into fragments. So you can throw not only just one of these grenades, these flash grenades, but if you throw it and then you hit the button again, it'll explode little smaller versions of it all over a course of an area. The Disruptor, again, as I just told you, a modified diffusing device which creates a burst of ionic energy and that overheats enemy troops' weapons, diffuses explosives, and temporarily disables turrets. So if you know somebody's going to set up turrets in a room, you throw one of those and disrupt it, and your team pushes in, you clear them out really quick. It's a very, very strong team support build, and it's a must-have if you're playing this game. Now, my favorite class. Oh, I'm so happy to go over this one. The Specialist. The Specialist excels at long-range combat, but is vulnerable in close range. Now, here's where I honestly feel that I have to say the Specialist is probably, in my mind, probably the best class in this game. I love the Specialist. I used to play as the Sharpshooter and the Marksmans in the old Battlefronts, and this one just feels a lot more like that, and I just love the Specialist. I can't even go over it enough. I just love the Specialist. Specialist abilities he comes standard with. Here, let me take off his other ability. Comes standard with a shot grenade, infiltrator, and thermal binoculars. Let me go over each ability. Alright, so thermal binoculars. If you're using thermal binoculars, digital micro binoculars capable of uncovering heat signatures of enemy soldiers even through walls. You could be in your spawn, right? Pull up your thermal goggles, and you can see all of the enemies wherever they're positioned through the wall, so you have an idea of where they are, even if they're not shown on their map or they're using something to conceal their whereabouts. So you could sit there and hold up your scope, and not only that, but if people kill those enemies, you're getting kill assists for it because you're marking those targets. And if they're in a field of view of you, and you physically press the L2 and R2 button, and you mark them, you're going to get kill assists for it, but everyone on your team is going to do more damage to the people that you marked, and they'll always show up on the map. It's a really nice piece to have, especially like if you're not sure somebody's there or your team's not sure. Pull out your thermal binoculars, like, all right, listen, this guy's hiding behind 2 crates, he's in the back, and he's got a heavy blaster. So you can be prepared. The shot grenade, it's really nice. They've reworked it. It's not stupid and OP as it was in the first one, where if you throw it at somebody, everyone in the range is just stuck standing still. They can't do anything but try to break out of it. It will do small amounts of damage and will slowly disorient you, so you slowly start to walk inside of it, and you slowly take shock damage, which is really nice. Now back to what I was going to say about my favorite ability, the Infiltration. I love this thing. I was able to get a 58 kill streak with Infiltration during this beta. You go behind the enemy lines and you activate it, you become undetectable on enemy scanners, marking enemies, and equip a powerful medium-range blaster. If you played the first one, you get the EE4, the short medium-range blaster similar to the predecessor, the EE3 that Boba Fett runs. This thing is absolutely a little beast. Go up to people and like 2-3 burst them, and they can't look at their map. Everyone relies on their map. They can't see you. You scramble their map. I run an improved version of this, where when I run it, my improved version of the Infiltrator that marks enemies for your allies. So every time I use it, I scramble the enemy's radar if I get into their vicinity, so they can't see anything. And all of their pings go up on my friends' maps, and I can see exactly where they are by their pings if I get closer to them. And every time I get a kill, it recharges this ability and makes it last longer and longer. So if you're getting multi-kills, your ability will stay active and just continuously stay active, just keep getting kills. It's a very powerful ability. Now let me go over the marksman rifles that they have standard right now. Each faction has their own standard rifle. I can't remember what the droids is by name, but they have their standard rifle. I tend to stick with the standard ones right now because they do the most precision damage, but the A280 is another option that you can use, and putting its sniper configuration, you can modify it to make it better. I just don't have the things to make it any more powerful, but I tend to find that the standard one is the best right now. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it has a nice couple different things. I can see where it has some nice optimal different things you can do to it, to where you can make it fire 3-round bursts, which is nice. It's probably going to be a little bit better in medium to close range, which is really powerful. You can put a better scope on it, where you're magnifying things, which is going to be great. You can increase your zoom, shoot ion shots, do more damage to vehicles. It's really nice. Very, very nice. They did a huge rework on all of the heroes and villains in the game that they have offered so far. I really am a big fan of Ren and Darth Maul. They are my favorite. Rey and Darth Maul are my favorite, I have to say right now. Their abilities and how they work, it's just so nice how they synergize on the battlefield, and they can really turn the tides of anything. And not only that, but they actually regenerate health now, which is very good. I'm actually very happy that they added that. So it's not like in the old Battlefront, even in the original ones, if you took damage, you're not regenerating your health. It's just like, you have that much health. So you can be running around, and you're killing everybody, and all of a sudden, sniper hits you too many times, and, ah, shit, you're at 10 health, and now, well, guess what? That's it. You're at 10 health, and that's it. So you die. No, if you get a break away from combat, and you get some breathing distance, and you'll regenerate portions of your health, which is nice. It makes it so these heroes and villains actually truly respect the fight between them. It's more of a challenge. If not, it was before, but it's now even more of a challenge. It makes more sense to how much damage they can withstand and what they can actually do if they're called out on a battle. It really makes you appreciate it. But as I've gone over this, I'm sorry, I'm eating my dinner right now. Let's get into some gameplay. Let me open my battle cache and go over that with you. Caches, the crates, you can get new different abilities for fucking your characters and your starships and all of your stuff. You can unlock it through these battle crates. So I get one daily one each day I play in the beta. So I'm gonna open mine right now. Let's see what I get. Alright, moment of truth.
Stick together, squad.
Alright, I got a new piece for my officer. Some more scrap points. I can craft some more things. And more crafting points. Alright, double the crafting. That's always good. I'm gonna go check out this officer ability. Well, that's really nice. So now if I get close to people and they're in combat, with this ability on, it reduces the time for them so they can get their health regeneration back faster. So if they get put in fatal damage, they can regenerate out of that state really quickly. That's really nice. Alright, let's get into this. I'm ready to play some Star Wars. Wonder if my friend's online, see if Scout's on. Oh, shout out to you, Scout, if you are playing. Alright guys, let's get into this. Let's do it. Battle on Theed. Battle on Theed. Yes, Battle on Theed. Let's do it. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. For those of you guys who didn't get it and didn't understand it when I was showing off through my explanations of the builds and the characters. Yes, you can play as the clones. You can play as all eras in Star Wars in this game when it's fully released. Right now we're able to play as the clones in an iconic battle that took place way back. I actually going to start as the droids. Alright. So we're starting as the droids. We're playing as Confederacy this time. Not exactly what I wanted to do. I want to be a clone this time, but you know what? It's okay. We'll be a little Dinklebot this time. Down with the clones. Roger, roger. No. It's clones for the win. But we'll put up with it this time. Let me tell you, the map is stunning. In the intro scene to when you walk into this map on either side is very, very captivating. So please pay really close attention to these details. Oh, we only need 4 more players. Two more players. We're almost there. 1 more player. All right, we're starting the game, guys. Here we go. 1 minute to load-in time. Just watch this loading screen.
Landing incursion complete. Wave 2 units commence assault and activate escort programs. Eliminate all troops encountered. Multi-troop transport must arrive at the palace gates intact. Thwart clone ion disruptor attacks.
Operations call ready.
Ah, he caught me.
MPT reporting subsystem failure.
Hey, my love, how you doing? No, none of that, not now. Oh, stop. Now, let's see what we got. Oh, we got some enemies over here.
Grenade out.
All forces have reached the first waypoint.
Public sensor.
Continue the escort.
Ah! Caught me.
Roger, roger. Systems damage to the MPT.
Ah! Sniper. Oh, he got me too. Damn it.
Squad assignment accepted.
As you can see, it does take a little bit of skill to use this class. I love the sniper class though. It's my favorite class. Not many people even run with the class. There's not many recons. Nobody really runs this, as they call it in this game. My bad, the specialist. Seriously, Battlefield. I love it. The scenery in the game is perfect.
Oh! Ion blast penetrating the transport. Activating sensor jammers. MPT hit. Multiple units destroyed.
No more errors. Do not let the clones fire again.
Unidentified enemy. Powerful enemy. Activating jammers.
Oh shit, we got a hero over here. He's a hero.
Grenade prime. Bomb command out.
NMTT has reached waypoint 2. Further attacks must be intercepted.
Grenade arm. MPT under fire. Lots of damage.
Ah, he caught me.
C1 unit activated.
Oh yeah, I got the points.
MTT targeting weapons.
I died because I was too busy fighting that. I completely lost focus. It's okay. I don't even care. That was funny.
MTT is in
I just wanted to kill that thing so bad. I got it too.
resistance and prepare for phase 2. The palace throne room has been sealed. All units proceed inside and override the door control systems.
Stealth shield active. Grenade armed. Squad assignment accepted. The Republic has a new ally.
Like he was fighting right over there.
C1 unit activated. Print line identified. Grenade out. Target blocked.
I got caught with the same thing.
Forming squad. Grenade. Target acquired. Overriding the west door controls. Override aborted.
Ah, he caught me with the shotgun again.
Hey,
What's going on, kid? How you doing?
I got Destiny 2. I'm proud of
Alright,
myself.
congrats. I'm playing Star Wars right now, so.
Oh, the new Star Wars? That's nice.
Yeah, jump in the stream, come watch.
Yeah, I will. Oh wait. Yeah, there's a dude. Today's at the what do you call it? The global event.
Yeah, that's for the division. That's been going on now for a few days.
2 days?
For a few days,
Wait,
yeah.
no.
About 4 days left on the global event.
For me, it says it starts at Thursday, and Thursday is today. Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure. I got in tier 2 last time.
But
I got
now
the
in
tier
here,
2
you want
pass.
to try to get the new striker set.
Oh God! Okay, you know what? I'm done. Okay, people are gonna be spamming that crap.
Oh yeah, dude, especially because now if you stack a lot of stamina together, your health bar regenerates in like 2 seconds.
Oh my.
Oh, stop crying, kid. No whiners in the stream.
Oh no! I'm gonna get wrecked, annihilated, bro.
Oh,
It's
thank
worse
you. Now
than
we're playing as the
Supermax.
class I wanted to play as. Thank you.
I really wish that, like, it's gonna get nerfed, bro. It's gonna get nerfed.
I don't
No,
think
it
so.
is.
This is beatable. All you gotta do
So
is shoot
this-
EMPs. If you hit them with the EMP, it stops their ability.
Oh, well, okay.
But only for a short time, though.
Oh,
But I'm
no.
playing Star Wars. If you want, join the stream, dude.
No, I will join the stream.
Alright, let's do this. Now I'm on the side I wanted to be on.
Local forces barely fought off the separate
The quick scoping side.
enemies are landing armored MTTs loaded with battle troops.
Wait, which side are you in? The bad guys or the good guys?
Before it reaches the royal palace. Like an arsenal of ion structures. Do the job,
Playing as the
Are you
Republic.
in the
fail, and then it gets ugly.
so the good guys? Oh my
It all
god.
depends on what side you're a fan of.
I'm a fan of the good side that doesn't kill people every 5 seconds. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like,
We hit the transport.
okay, I'm watching this. I felt so bad.
Transport shield.
So is this game good?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Like, are these only 2 sides?
Ah, shit! Ah, damn it, and caught me in midair. Using my infiltration. I'll come back into this. I want to build my battle points up a little bit, get myself some stronger upgrades.
Wait, bro, I have a question. Like, are these the only 2 sides, or is there more?
There's more, but when the full game comes out.
Oh, okay.
The ion weapons are working.
Ah, he caught me.
You and me.
This game, you're pretty good. You're killing people up. You're killing everybody, bro.
We're heading to transport.
Wait, bro, I have another question. Like, can you evacuate like in this game, like Battlefront 2 or no? Or it just ends? I have like 43 minutes left before this is done. Oh god, there's so many people on the thing.
Transport taking.
Hey, I bought the Red Brigade and it gave me the cold heart.
Nice.
I bought the full game and it gave me the cold heart with the PlayStation trial. I just gave that to somebody because I don't need it. Yeah, actually,
Enemy has lost waypoint alpha.
no, I didn't, not yet. I'm gonna give it later. I'm gonna use it.
Point grenade.
Ah, sniper. I killed somebody. Got him. Yeah, let's use Jump Trooper. I actually kind of want to use him. Let's Jump Trooper. As long as I can keep moving, I'll be alright. Yeah.
Ion disruptor on target.
Oh shoot!
I don't have a chair.
MTC taking heavy damage. That's it. Pilot on.
Metal Gear Solid, the Phantom Pain. It is free now. $20. Metal Gear Solid, the Phantom Pain.
MTC hit. Nothing is power. Together. What's your trooper?
Alright, Ray's on our side. We got Ray in. Everybody protect Ray.
I understand.
Grenade, make way.
Could you hint to me where I stand?
Got a friend out there. Republic sent an ally.
Need that. Oh shit.
What do you say?
What?
What do you say?
Damn it! The fucker wall peeked the shit out of me.
Got your back. Let's go.
Oh, we got a bomber coming in. That's good. Oh yeah, I like being up here. Come on. What a fucking blinder.
I worked hard.
Well, that wasn't smart. You just suicided the shit out of that.
It's Metal Gear Solid, the Phantom Pain. Is it good?
MTC showing severe damage.
Oh, that's my other. Is Fortnite good? Like,
Direct
good at
hit to the
it and
MTC.
playable?
Confirmed. Solid hit on the MTC. Transport destroyed and
We won.
systems on the
Let's
run.
go.
Patch yourselves up, boys. Won't be long till we reach
So how's
point.
your day, Socom?
It's getting better.
Better or is already good?
Yeah, it's getting better. I took 3 spots, longest kill streak, MVP, and most kills. Hell yeah, with a sniper.
That's what I call skill, bro.
Yeah. Just another day in Battlefield, bro. That's all it is. Same thing.
Bro, like, I hate how people say they're good, even though they're like pretty. around 30 on Origins. Oh, bro, remember that friend that was like singing in the background, my cousin? Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
It was annoying, right? Yeah, by the way, he was all the way, like he was all the way across the world. I was in like far away from America at that time. So yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the heavy this time.
Da 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 da. Eh.
Stupid, I'm sorry, Mr. Bulllight. That's my own thing.
Alright guys, well, I just want to give you a little quick preview of it, but it looks like I'm going to have to head out of here on the stream, but I will be streaming this again later on this week. I appreciate those who watch, and I appreciate those who do watch, and if you're new to the channel, please favorite and subscribe, spread the word. I got a lot of good content on there, Socom Gaming is always trying to grow, and I'm always looking to help new players if they ever need any help in the Division, whether it be Star Wars, whether it be Battlefront, any of the games, Battlefield. I'm always up for giving some tips and always trying to help out the community so they feel successful. This is Socom Gaming, and I'll see you next time on my next stream.